Hello Man United fans. Welcome to the channel, home of Manchester United Daily News. Story by Dan Brown. Erik ten Hag sends message to Facundo Pellistri ahead of Manchester United vs Southampton. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has insisted Reds youngster Facundo Pellistri deserves his first team opportunities because of his application and performances in training. Pellistri came off the bench in United's 4-1 win over Real Betis on Thursday night, with the Uruguay international playing an important role in the fourth and final goal of the Europa League clash. The 21-year-old raced past several defenders before delivering a smart cutback to Scott McTominay. The Scotsman's initial effort was pushed out by Claudio Bravo, but Wout Weghorst was on hand to steer the ball into the unguarded net to grab his first goal at Old Trafford. Only a good save from the Betis goalkeeper denied Pellistri from getting on the scoresheet himself during an impressive cameo off the bench. Ten Hag was keen to praise Pellistri ahead of the Reds' Premier League clash with Southampton on Sunday, with the Dutchman suggesting that the young attacker is an example on the training pitch at Carrington. He is the example by deserving his position by performance on the training ground, Ten Hag told club media. And I said the other day, I did not select him for Liverpool and it was not even totally justified because he was training that well. Now this was his moment to come on because a longer period he performed in training. What impressed me was he came on and, straight away, showed himself. When they came on, Scott and Pelly, it was 3-1, but 4-1 is huge, to make the extra goal. In the first moment, they did, which was brilliant. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag hints at summer transfer plans after Liverpool defeat. Story by Tyrone Marshall. Erik ten Hag has not changed his transfer plans for this summer on the back of Manchester United's disastrous defeat to Liverpool, and the club are already lining up targets to further strengthen the squad. The scale of United's second-half collapse in the 7-0 defeat at Anfield was startling, but ten Hag isn't ripping up his plans for the summer on the back of it. He has told his players they must prove they can handle the pressure of the run in this season, however, as he assesses the scale of the rebuild required. United could pursue a goalkeeper and a right-back while a younger midfielder is also on the agenda, but ten Hag insisted his thinking wasn't being swayed by events on Merseyside a week ago. No, it can't change after one game. There is a continuing process and it's already in the background, the Dutchman said of his summer plans. United responded to their Anfield humbling by beating Real Betis 4-1 to take total control of their Europa League last 16 tie ahead of next week's return in Seville. Ten Hag's team have now responded to their last 6 defeats by winning the next game, and the 53-year-old was pleased with the character his players have shown during a difficult week, but with 3rd and 4th place still on the line and United still pursuing the FA Cup and Europa League. The pressure will continue to rise over the next few months. When the season comes to an end, it's going to be even more difficult for every team because the pressure will be higher and higher, he said. So you need character, you need determination, you need resilience. You need a team with personalities, and I think we've already showed several times this season that this team can deal with setbacks. On Thursday, we have seen an example, but before after Brentford, Arsenal, and we also bounced back after Manchester City. Betis is part 1 and Sunday versus Southampton has to be another one, but I think with this team we can rely on that and that they can bounce back, but it demands a lot of energy, a lot of togetherness from a lot of players to get the performances that we've shown against Betis. It is a big challenge if you want to win silverware, and as the season goes on and you are going for the final positions in the league and the trophies, the challenge will be higher. You need a strong character as a team to win it, he said. Jadon Sancho has warned his Manchester United teammates of very special Southampton star. Story by Kyle Newbold. Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho has already warned his teammates to beware of the very special Romeo Lavia on Sunday when his side hosts Southampton. United welcome the Saints to Old Trafford, looking to build on Thursday's 4-1 Europa League last 16 first leg win over Real Betis. And while Erik ten Hag will likely spend plenty of his preparation analysing James Ward-Prowse's free kicks, the Dutchman's eye will inevitably have been drawn to his midfield partner. Signed from Manchester City for an initial £10.5 million at the start of the summer, Lavia's impact at St Mary's has been instant and impressive. Such was the youngster's stellar start to life on the South Coast. Chelsea reportedly tabled a deadline day offer worth £50 million. A goal against them just days before may well have influenced the Chelsea hierarchy. That goal against the London club, a thunderous finish from the edge of the box, saw plenty of plaudits flood in from former City teammates, one of which was Sancho, who posted an old picture of the pair with Lavia holding up a Borussia Dortmund shirt with Sancho 7 feet on the back. The United winger's message read, "You stayed with your dream and you believed in yourself. That is inspiring to see. Keep doing your thing, brother. The world is at your feet." Very special player. Southampton come to Old Trafford fighting for their Premier League lives, having already been through 3 managers this term. But that does not mean they won't come to M16 thinking they can get something, as proved by their recent win over Chelsea. As has so often been the case in recent years, it was a Ward-Prowse free kick that earned Southampton the win, but alongside him in midfield it was Lavia again who kept things ticking over, breaking up Chelsea possession and dictating the tempo of the game as if he were the experienced club captain. The teenager really does have the world at his feet, and Ten Hag's side have already been warned of his talents by one of their own. Sunday's clash is likely to be decided in midfield, but it is not just Ward-Prowse that United should be mindful of. 4 Manchester United youngsters train with first team ahead of Southampton fixture. Story by Dan Brown. 4 Manchester United youngsters trained with the first team on Friday as Erik ten Hag's side prepared for their Premier League clash against Southampton on Sunday. The Reds host the Saints at Old Trafford, hoping to get back to winning ways in the Premier League after being thrashed 7-0 by Liverpool last weekend. Ten Hag's men responded to the defeat with a convincing 4-1 win over Real Betis in the first leg of their Europa League last 16 tie on Thursday night. United are still without several first-team players through injury, with Marcel Sabitzer, Christian Eriksen and Donny van de Beek still sidelined. Therefore, Ten Hag has had more opportunities to invite some of the club's promising youngsters to train with the senior side at Carrington in recent weeks. Ahead of the clash with the Saints this weekend, Academy stars Sam Murray, Omari Forson, Marc Jurado and Dan Gore were part of the training squad. While Kobbie Mainoo and Zidane Iqbal were also in action at United's training base, the duo have become first-team training regulars. Murray joined United in 2021 and played every single game as the under-18s reached the 2022 FA Youth Cup final. No player has made more appearances for that age group this term. Meanwhile, Forson, who joined the club as a schoolboy, has played 16 times in the Premier League 2 this season, registering 8 goals and 2 assists. 18-year-old Jurado has made 18 appearances in the same competition so far this campaign, recording 7 goal contributions. Gore has featured in both the Under-18 Premier League and Premier League 2 this season, with the former Burnley man impressing from midfield for the Reds. United are in Premier League 2 action against Leicester City on Monday evening, while the Under-18s face Stoke City next weekend. Fans, this is the roundup news before today's Manchester United vs Southampton game. In this channel, you are guaranteed to get the latest news on Manchester United. So, if you are new here, consider subscribing. And please, share this video to other Manchester United fans. Thank you for watching. Till next time.